Finland's Eurovision song was an absolute hit, but I haven't heard any others, so let's dive into a few more. Today we'll be checking out the Denmark entry as well as the Swedish entry to Eurovision 2026, and also afterwards I'll be checking out the entry from France and Greece over my Patreon, which they'll probably be coming to YouTube eventually, but if you'd like to see them early, you can check it out on my Patreon. It's like $3 USD a month, and you can check out 200 or more videos I have over there, all kinds of stuff. But I'm super excited to check out more from Eurovision 2026 because the Finland version, the Finland song, was absolutely outstanding. And I've heard good things about these ones too, so let's check them out. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for us because I've got so much more to do from Eurovision, so many different bands and artists from all across the world I'm always checking out. So if you'd like to check some of the stuff out with me, come along with me. But also, if you'd like to request something, you can request it down in the comments or through Patreon at tier 2 or 3. And through Patreon, you'll get it right away. I'm also got hundreds of reactions over there, and you'll get early access to my videos too. So it's a pretty good deal, in my opinion. But without further ado, let's check out the Denmark entry, which I cannot even begin to pronounce that. Either the artist's name or the song's name. So I apologize, but let's check it out. Søren Torpegaard Lund and V Går Hjem. Ooh. Bouncing synth melody in the back. Ooh. Great voice. Wow. Dude. Wow, this, in some ways, I feel like I just paused before the drop. I apologize for that, but in some ways this feels like a theme from like a Disney song, Disney movie or something like that. Like every time he sings with the backup of his own vocals behind him, or maybe it's a choir or something like that, but it very much feels like, I don't know, like a ballad from a Disney song or something like that, or like some kind of animated movie. Like it has that kind of thing, which is funny because you look at that and it's like people in like leather outfits and like gyrating all over the place. You don't typically think Disney, but like just the music and the voice, especially again when there's like a background voice over top of his own, like it's just a really interesting style, and it makes me think of like that kind of Disney movie style or whatever for singing. But it's not a bad thing. I mean, I grew up with that kind of music, and the song itself is fantastic so far. I'm really enjoying this. Like his vocal range and his style is really interesting, and even the style of the video and everything like that feels very like European. That's not a bad thing. It's really cool. Let's keep going. Imagine this is a Disney movie. Maybe not this, but I think it's the way that the music grows with the singing, and it feels so grandiose, and so it's like a heart swell, like where you feel it like in your chest, and it's like a really emotional part. Like the main character is like has lost something or has lost his way and is trying to find it. It's like I Can Go the Distance from Hercules or something like that. Like has that same kind of swell in the way that it grows and stuff like that. And that's, I don't know, maybe I'm just a Disney kid. Like I that's all I can think about when I hear this. Like just the way that section of the song swells and stuff like that. But it's also, again, it stands on its own as well. I mean, it is a really solid song and it's a really solid track. Like and all the work that went into this, like all the choreography and everything, it's all really well done. It's just a really catchy song too. It's just when I hear the kind of swell with the background vocals underneath the lead singer's vocals and how emotional it sounds, again, I just can't help but go to like a Disney movie or a cartoon movie or something like that. It's not a bad thing. Again, it's not a bad thing. Probably got him. Probably got. It sounds like that. Anyways, that was fantastic. Wow. That was crazy. I mean, that last little section here, when the fire in the background, everything kicks up, like, that went pretty wild. And the lead singer just went pretty wild with his vocals, too, like, going to those high notes and then singing at that higher register for so long there, and then adding the vocal fry to his voice after. Like, it was a really cool section there. And the beat in the background is also fantastic. The way that it swells along with them, like, it's very well orchestrated. It's a fantastic kind of theme. But I'd say that the singing is definitely what drew me in the most, because the singing was just fantastic. And again, layering the background vocals, it definitely, again, to me, felt reminiscent of like a Disney movie theme or something like that. But again, I really like that. I love musicals. I love Disney movies. Like, so I'm not mad at that. Like, I actually really enjoyed that section of it. I don't know that I like this necessarily more than the Finland entry, but they're very close, honestly. In my mind, like, this is a very close, like, second from the two that I've heard, obviously. So, I mean, there's only so much, but, like, we're going to be checking out the next one right after this. So, let's dive in. All right, it's time for the Sweden entry to Eurovision 2026, FELICIA with My System. Let's check it out.
Nummer 4, My System, FELICIA!
FELICIA. Ooh, English.
No, you don't take up space on any given Monday. I'm forgetting how you taste. I can't the whole idea of you. Been dancing on your grave, 'cause I don't even want you. Then Friday screams your name. 'Cause now you're in my head, my heart, my body parts. You're always coming back on the weekends. You're in every touch, in thought, in every shot. No, I can't get you out of my system.
Whoa, okay.
No, I can't get you out of my system.
Damn. Okay.
Hate the morning after. Hate the way you make me feel. I am a disaster. I just need to fix myself for real.
This beat is fantastic. Like, I was not expecting to become such a, like, trance or, like, just electronic bop. Like, it's going crazy. Like, just the synth and the just heavy kind of synth melodies we're getting in there. Like, it's a really great driving beat. And the lead singer's vocals here, FELICIA, she's doing a great job, too. I don't know that it's on the same level quite as the last two. Like, just in terms of pure vocal strength, like, FELICIA's voice, I don't think necessarily holds up to the other two. The beat is fantastic. Like, if I was just going off pure melody of the music, I would say that I like this song the most. But I just feel like FELICIA's vocals just don't I don't know, they just didn't grab me as much as the last artist did, or even the Finland's version. But again, we're only a minute and a half in, so she may turn it around, and I might grow on it. I don't know. It's just that seems like the weakest element of this song at this part for me. But it's still good. I mean, don't get me wrong, I am enjoying it. It's just, if I'm going to compare them to the other two, she definitely seems like the weakest of the vocalists. But again, I could be wrong. We're only just begun. So let's keep going.
I just need to fix myself for real. 'Cause now you're in my head, my heart, my body parts. You're always coming back on the weekends. You're in every touch, in thought, in every shot. No, I can't get you out of my system. No, I can't get you out of my system. No, I can't get you out of my system. If I deleted all the memories of you and me and barricaded my walls.
Okay.
If I encrypted all my feelings for security, it wouldn't matter at all. 'Cause now you're in my heart.
Okay.
You're in every touch, in thought, in every shot. No, I can't get you out of my
Nice. And they shifted up the melody a little bit to this, like changed up the tempo a little bit, like, or I don't know if it's the tempo. I think it's just the octave that the melody is played in is a little bit, like, it's slightly adjusted, but it's really cool. I mean, this entire section was fantastic. And also, I think I spoke a little too soon earlier about FELICIA's vocals, because there was some moments there where she had some very smooth, beautiful vocals. I think it may be the fact that she has like this kind of auto-tune feature, or her own voice underneath her own voice echoing the entire time through. Like, it's a little harder to parse and like determine how strong her own vocals are when you have the constant like sound of this like electronic double underneath her vocals. And it's like, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't know that it necessarily helps as much as it could, like, because she seems like she does have quite strong vocals. Like, there was some moments there she had a few held notes and things like that were really fantastic. But again, I just don't know that the electronic kind of element underneath her vocals is necessarily helping her as much as it could be. You know what I mean? Like, in my opinion, it might have been better if it just wasn't there at all, or maybe it was there at select specific points instead of the entire time through. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but the beat of this song is fantastic. Again, just a purely like instrumental theme is my favorite of the three that I've heard so far. Like, it's a fantastic beat. It's just, again, I don't know that the vocals are necessarily on the same level as what we heard from Finland's song or Denmark's song that we just listened to. But there are elements of this I'm really enjoying. Like, the choreography is also fantastic and everything. But anyways, let's get to the end of this. Get to the end of this. Wow. It's almost, you almost forget that they're not English, like native English speakers, you know what I mean? Like, because it was done so well. Like, I mean, that is something you could take into account as well. Like, the fact that FELICIA sang so well in English, even though, again, I don't know that it's quite as good. Like, it's very possible if they had removed the kind of auto-tune filter over the back of her vocals and she sang in Swedish instead of English, that it may have drawn me in a little bit more. Maybe that's where she's stronger in her vocals, because she is clearly very skilled when it comes to her vocal strength, and the composition of the song is incredibly impressive. Like, maybe it's just my affinity for these kind of like electronic kind of dance beats that we got going on here, because I honestly, I love the beat of this song. I love the melodies and stuff like that. It just didn't draw me in terms of the vocals as much as some of the other ones did. Like, again, the last vocalist, like, he was incredible, like the vocalist from Denmark. And as I was listening to it, there was several moments where I was like, damn, this guy can sing, you know what I mean? Like, you can kind of notice it draws you in. And it was the same thing with the Finland artist, like the pairing of the fantastic male vocalist with the fantastic violinist. Like, it was just a fantastic pairing. It was an incredible pairing, and his vocals were on another level as well, right? So when you're fighting the big leagues like that, you really need to bring your all. And I feel like FELICIA kind of had a little bit of a letdown in terms of the actual vocal strength, or the choice to use the auto-tune filter over top of it, or whatever, the repeated, like, her own voice repeated or as used, like, as background voice. Like, I don't know, but regardless, I just don't know that it held up as much as the other two did. Just in terms of the three I've heard, it just, they didn't necessarily hold up. But again, I've still got some more to check out today. Like, I'll be checking out the entry from Greece as well as France right after this over on my Patreon. If you'd like to see more, it'll be there. And again, it may come to my YouTube eventually. I'm not sure, but either way, I mean, it'll be over my Patreon if you'd like to check it out. But until next time, later days, folks.